In this video, a world-famous economist explains what a country must do to increase the value of its currency. We can thank the membership component for the basis of this video, which was published in early May of this year. To learn more about Iraq by the numbers and other topics on growing and protecting your currency and crypto profits, join the channel's membership for $2.99 a month. A new video is published each week.
This video will discuss the difference between the US economy and that of developing countries like Iraq. The question for this series of lectures is, what must Iraq do to increase its currency's value against the US dollar? In this lecture, world-famous economist Jeffrey Sachs explains what China did, what Iraq must do, and what the US has done. The link to the entire video is in the description.
But the basic point is that economic development is a very high return activity if you do it right. And if you're lucky to avoid wars and calamities, so you have to stay peaceful. This is critical. And if the neighbors are getting along with each other, this is critical. Because what's the real difference between the United States and Ethiopia in economic basis? The real difference is that the United States right now has a very high stock of assets for the people to benefit from.
Speaking of assets, the US net wealth is over $135 trillion. However, let's listen to the three primary assets developing countries need to increase their net wealth.
And the three main kinds of assets that the United States has are the education of the population, a second gap is infrastructure. The physical infrastructure in the United States is robust and enormous between 1955 and 1975 in the United States. And that was thousands and thousands of miles of highway that linked a continent at full scale.
Now you notice that the basic infrastructure for the United States was built 50 to 70 years ago. The US is way ahead in the game and was well connected before the internet was even born. Iraq is just now building an infrastructure that will connect the country.
And the third big difference, of course, is the business sector, the business investments. Why is business in the United States so robust? Well, one reason.
The business aspect is crucial. Iraq, to date, has issues with safety. Once these issues are resolved, more international money will move into Iraq. When big business comes in, the currency value is expected to increase. This video is especially helpful for those who are wondering how long it is taking for the Iraqi dinar currency to increase in value. It's a long process. Have faith, have patience.